Show podcast. Oh my gosh, your brackets are destroyed. That's what they're doing. You know, you turn on like the Today Show and Savannah's ripping up her bracket. That's what you're supposed to do. Rip on my bracket. My God. You know, every year it's like this. And it's just fantastic. It's just a matter of, see, you got to pick one or two upsets. You must. All right? And if you don't, my God. I just got a bad feeling that this is not going out to the world. I don't know why I feel that way. I might have to start this over. Okay. It's okay. It seems to be catching on. Thank God. Look at this. Tyler, he writes, I will say this is the worst start to a tournament for me personally ever. My bracket is fucked. I'm glad you brought that up because I was taking a look at yours and you picked Arizona. So you picked them to win it all. That is, well, that's horrible. I mean, how were you to know? We're all in the same boat. We all just kind of like throw down names. None of us follow this shit. We just throw down team names, and then, we throw in a few upsets here and there. We don't have any idea who actually is going to upset, but you got to throw a few. You know, a 16 over a 1, probably not going to happen. 15 over a 2, very, very rare. 14-3. But I'm taking a look at the bracket that belongs to D's Nuts, which I think is audience member James. Some of you did more than one bracket. James was one of them. Look at this. Look at all that red. You don't want to see red. He had Arizona going all the way and winning the damn thing. So that's a bad deal. That's what Tyler here in the audience, live audience, experienced. He also, this ding dong, also picked Virginia. I mean, who didn't pick Virginia? Everybody picked Virginia over Mark Furman University. That university is founded by racist cop in L.A., Mark Furman. Holy shit. Whose bracket is this? This asshole picked Furman. Oh, wait a minute. It's mine. Fuck you. Yes, I picked Furman over Virginia. My God. Furman is a school out of South Carolina. They haven't won a tournament game in half a century. And here's Furman, number 13, taking on number 4, Virginia, and beating them. Now, I don't know if you watched this, but I don't know. Some type of Cinderella magic takes over when these shitbox schools like Furman end up winning. I'll get to that one in a bit because that one was probably the most significant. It was actually a buzzer beater. It was more than a buzzer beater. It was a turnover and then a buzzer beater. You know, like in that game, and I'll get to it in a second. Some unbelievable things happened. But before I get to that, of course, I'm gloating in Eric Zane's unbelievable start. Now, this is me. I'm tied for first with 16 games in the books with Adam S. Adam has Kansas going all the way. So there's 3 people in our bracket that are have the most points. EZ, Adam S., and Rob. Aram right behind. Oh, man. Okay, you got this Black and Bruised 4 picked Arizona. He's a shithead. There's Tyler K. I wonder what how much red is on Tyler's bracket. Oh, that's ugly. Yeah, he's got Virginia. He has Virginia even further than D's nuts. He's got Virginia going to the Sweet 16. He's got Arizona winning it all. In the East and West, he did okay. He picked Duke and Tennessee. Tennessee just squeaked by Louisville. Duke beat the shit out of Oral Sex University. Kansas, number 1 Kansas, beat Juwan Howard University. Arkansas got by Illinois. Those ones are always tough when you got the 8 taking on the 9. Northwestern beats Boise. I actually had Boise in that one. That's another blemish. One of the few blemishes that your old pal Eric Zane has. Go Alabama. I love that they have an accomplice to murder who's their best player. I don't know the guy's name. I just know he helped murder a woman before the tournament. In preparation for the tournament, that man helped murder a young woman. And the school said, "Roll Tide." So that's why I picked Alabama, who is playing an accomplice to murder on their team. True story. Look it up. It's all there. I picked Duke over Oral Sex Roberts. Tennessee over Louisville. Tennessee, God, look at that. And I picked Kansas over Howard. Picked Arkansas over Illinois. I picked Boise over Northwestern. That was an upset. And let's go with the 10 over the 7. Did not happen. Northwestern won. And then I picked UCLA over UNC Asheville. UCLA beat the shit out of them. All right. 16 more games today, including the Spartans taking on USC. I have Michigan State winning that game, and then that will be the end. It'll be another one and done for Izzo. Everybody kisses that guy's ass because he's been to the tournament 25. Everybody goes to the tournament. They're adding new teams each year to go to the tournament. Next year, every team in college basketball makes the tournament. And look, I understand that the women are playing also. And it is National Women's Month. And I think this is National Women's Year and also National Women's Decade, Century, and Millennium. And I want nothing more than women to rule the world. Okay? In my opinion, a perfect leadership for the United States is all women. President, vice president, presidential cabinet, Senate, House of Representatives, all women. Let us guys do things like, I don't know, fix drains, pour concrete, shit like that. But as much as I can absolutely get behind that, their level of basketball, I would rather watch one of those Make-A-Wish games or something like that. Oh, hang on. My microphone just crapped out. So, no. And so now everybody is like trying to ram the women's game up our ass. Like today on the Today Show, they're talking about the men. They're going, and the women get after it today. And there's in the women's game, there's always like two teams that are in it that haven't lost in like 5 or 6 centuries. And then the rest are all just horrible. The games are always way lopsided. It's a big pile of shit. So I say yes, go women, except women's college basketball and Amanda's stupid kid's dumbass lesbian hockey team. No. You are done ramming that up my ass. Enough. Yes, let them play. If you want to go to the game, great. But don't don't take dog shit and put it in a tortilla and say, here, this is a delicious new burrito. No, that's impossible. I'm not going to eat your shit burrito. Okay? And any of you that are like, hey, yeah, watch those games. Watch those games. And you will see exactly what I mean. My God. Sam with a horrible comment. Sam the Jew. When I was making the point about all women should be leading the country, Sam said, quote, imagine when their gashes all sync up for the month. Well, you, my friend, are a horrible individual. Horrible. My God. Amanda is back after just a brutal beatdown yesterday. And it kind of continued on the Patreon. The best news I got yesterday was when I was doing the show and it was revealed that she actually logged off. In her never-ending quest to be a show member, I had to neuter her because of the incessant, horrible, disgusting attempts to get this stupid hockey team talked about. Now, get this. On the Patreon yesterday, she went out to eat at a restaurant with this whole table full of lesbians. And she turned the phone on the lesbians, and they were all giving me the finger because they're now mad that I pointed them out for being a complete farce. And so I did that, and then they're all eating fish and with, they're all like shaved heads, and it was disgusting. It was a horrible thing to see, frankly. And so those scumbags were giving your old pal Eric Zane the finger. And Amanda says they don't care about the lesbian part. Well, no, why would they? They are. It's the part that you won't cheer them on, and you went to Central. That is your fault, you stupid idiot. That is your fault. I hate them because of you excessively telling everyone that we have to cheer on this stupid team. So that is your fault. Everyone here agrees with me. No one cares. Hey, you would think that after the 50th time you brought it up with no response that you would get the hint. But your skull is so thick. Oh, my God. Tyler says, are they all rocking the Krantz? Well, I imagine. Well, they don't want to look that horrible. Okay? Aram, don't ask if they won, you asshole. Why would you do that? We don't care. No, they can't have the Krantz haircut. They don't want to look stupid and ugly, too. They just went with shaved heads, kind of like Private Pile from the film Full Metal Jacket. If they did the Krantz, then they wouldn't even be allowed to play. Cole, this dickhead, he asks, who did they play? We don't care. You see what you've done, Amanda, with your dumbass hockey team? And the thing is, it's not even like a sanctioned team. These dumb dykes think that, we play for CMU. They don't. They go to CMU. It's club. Club's the worst. It's beer league. CMU doesn't want anything to do with them. Dumb shit writes, there are guy teams too. Yeah, that CMU doesn't want anything to do with because they suck. If you play club, you're shit. Everybody knows that. You're like intramural floor hockey, you dumb dick. Holy shit. Oh, great. Fucking resident shithead Rick from TC Paintball says, wrong hill to die on here, Zane. What? Are you crazy? By the way, Rick is not going to join us today because he's getting his eyes checked. All right. So this is hint number 8,453,000 that Rick is quickly on the way to the old folks home. Josh writes, I played club hockey in college, and I agree with everything said here. It's so true. This is what you do in club hockey. You like bang on the door of the school. Hang on. Of the school and say, hey, can the school at least pay for jerseys or maybe a bag of pucks? The school's like, no. Can we maybe get like a $3 stipend to get a fucking Hot Pocket on the way to Alaska for the next big game? No. Oh, okay. We'll just pay for it out of our own pocket. And these dickheads call their parents. Yeah, I gotta drive to Nome for the next big intramural game. It's not even played in a venue. It's like on some dickhead's pond. And these idiots think that they got something going. Yeah, I'm an athlete for CMU. You are not. You are not an athlete. Oh. The hockey team. Wasn't there a hockey team whose bus was driving down the road and like it got hit by an airplane and the whole team burned to death? We can only hope for that for all intramural teams or whatever this is. All right, maybe that's a bit too far. Maybe hoping for death is a little too far. Amanda says, tell that to the lesbian faces and see how far you get. Wait a minute. Are you suggesting that that's the bad part? I thought you said they don't care about the lesbian part. Make up your mind. That they're like, oh, yeah, we are. We love that he's recognizing that. There is no doubt in my mind that if I got put on the skates and it was me against 5 skaters and a goalie, I would win the game. Tyler says, tell that to the vag slime covered lesbian faces. Cole says, does this team have a sponsor? Maybe your dildo company. All right. I've already gotten off the rails on this show. I wanted to only bust out tournament talk, and it turned into that. So I'm going to get back to the tournament stuff, but I got to kick the people on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube out. First of all, download the audio podcast wherever you download shows. Eric Zane Show podcast on all of the platforms. If you want the show live, like right now, starts every morning, Monday through Friday at 8 a.m., twitch.tv/Eric Zane Live. Follow the page, subscribe to it. I don't know how to do it. Yes, you do. I just told you. Go to twitch.tv/Eric Zane Live. Or download the Twitch app on your mobile device. And then search Eric Zane Live. You can enjoy the show as it happens live. You can just dim the screen, run it through your Bluetooth while you're driving to work. And off you go. You can email me anytime you want in the Shoreliner Striping inbox, eric@ericzaneshow.com. Thank you. I think that's it for you.